Welcome to the Fatherhood News Podcast. Please follow us here and subscribe to us on YouTube for your daily news headlines of all the news from the fatherhood space in Elite Dangerous. Here are today's headlines on the 4th of December 3306. Good evening, I am Jim Cooper.
And I'm Hannah Williams.
We start today's broadcast with news from the Pilots Federation that Sirius Atmospherics has requested help from independent pilots to provide exploration data focusing on ammonia worlds for terraforming purposes. The subsidiary of Sirius Corporation is working in partnership with the Alliance to establish colonies within the Coalsack Nebula and to identify sites of commercial and scientific interest. This request comes after Sirius Atmospherics' project director, Dr. Maximilian North, announced that they have patented a new terraforming procedures for planets with ammonia-based atmospheres and developed them into a, quote, more human-friendly habitat. Experts say that this could have the potential to increase xenoactivities, and the Alliance and Sirius Corporation are putting human lives at risk for a chance of profit. Pilots are requested to deliver exploration data to the Sirius Atmospherics Research Facility at Betancourt Base in the Musca Dark Region PJP V61 system, and rewards will be provided after this initiative is completed.
After the loss of Hertzfeld Depot, Musgrave State Holdings are now gathering forces to once again try to take Shuttleworth Terminal in Manamaya. This is seen as a last-ditch effort, and experts predict that Green Party of Zasha's forces will make quick work of this pending war due to the lack of investment in any real firepower by the Musgrave State Holdings. The star system of V491 per se is in flames today, with the ongoing war for Bloomfield Installation and Ocampo Depot that Nosen State Incorporated and LHS 1681 Confederacy are currently engaged in, and on the other side of the system, talks between V491 per se Progressive Party and V491 per se Network over control of the small yet strategic planetary settlement of Shakur's Folly collapse as of this cycle, and forces are engaged in conflict zones that surround this settlement. The dictatorship of Bureau of V491 per se Focus have issued the following statement regarding this situation.
For many a cycle now, we have been told that we are the victims, the ones that live under an oppressive regime. They brand my government as a dictatorship, a lawless faction with no control, and spread lies that we kill our own citizens to remain in power. But look at us. We are the Bureau of V491 per se. We are not at war. Our friends, the new V491 per se Law Party, are not at war. Yet they call us both a dictatorship. The democracy and confederacy and the corporations are the ones sending their sons and daughters to kill one another, while we work hard to maintain the peace within our space. I'm here today to issue a new law that I have just written. Any commander that fights for any side in this war must donate 63.2% of their bounty to the Regional Heritage Fund that will enable the legacy of our great faction to continue long after the bankruptcy of the corporation and the fall of the failed systems of democracy and confederacy. May the stars always shine on our faction, and guide me to lead you until the sands fill my eye and I return to the black. Thank you.
Uchala Travel Industries have taken a key battleground in the war for Musgrave Depot. This bitter civil war is now in full swing, with Progressive Party of Uchala now floundering to bolster the defenses from this unexpected ferocity that the pilots of Uchala Travel Industries are attacking with, and conflict zones have attracted a number of independent commanders looking to line their pockets. Now here is Tamaya Sutton in our ongoing segment, The Distant Return.
Mad Dog MacD was finally here, the Eagle Nebula. Before starting to plot to his next waypoint, he powered down his ship to only life support and took his time to marvel at this amazing sight. So few stars, but a view never to be forgotten. After updating his logbook, that familiar feeling came back. Could there be an undiscovered wolf rayet waiting in the black? As the boot sequence started, he turned to his left, powered his galaxy map and started to review the data. There, shining bright on the screen, a wolf rayet, not much of a detour from waypoint 4. Mad Dog MacD plotted his route and jumped. Yet, every system he reached on the way to the star seemed to be undiscovered. It was like the galaxy was flirting with him, testing him, until he finally reached the star. And like your first love, the galaxy broke his heart again. This was not the star that will carry his name. The hunt continues. Mad Dog MacD looked at his cartographic data and smiled. 45 million credit detour, and pages of systems that will now bear his name. He tapped the side panel and said, "Well, I left my mark here. 36 jumps to waypoint 4. Let's see what tomorrow brings." In Squadron news, the Fatherhood would like to welcome the following commanders. For Green Squad Commander, the Council of Joe. For Red Squad Commander, Creo of Sector 12, Commander Mayat's Blocks, Commander Dardarad 3. And last but by no means least, for Blue Squad Commander Calcium Phosphate. Commanders, welcome to the Fatherhood.
Well, gang, we made it another week. What's everyone's plan for the next 2 cycles?
I'm excited. I just got the go-ahead to move to Lee Orbital, so I'll be issuing cargo contracts in Sui Zing's Oswald platform till it's done.
Well, I'll visit some friends in Shinrarta Desra, then I will be getting ready for the interview on Monday with Commander Sloth. It's going to be exciting. Have you voted yet, Jim?
Oh yes, I have. A man like Commander Sloth, he has to do it in a Mamba, don't you think?
Some say the FDL is the same as the Mamba, but I don't know. There is something about the Mamba. It's like an expensive sports ship.
Well, I think we should leave it there. For the Fatherhood News, I'm Jim Cooper.
And I have been Tamaya Sutton.
And for me, Hannah Williams. Have a good evening, and remember, commanders don't dream of the stars, fly amongst them. Thank you and good night.